Okay. So basically what I've done over the past couple weeks is bought 4 SGC 95s, all various prices, but relatively middle end cards. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to be showing what they got back, what they received from PSA, and then I'm also going to be talking about like what I paid for these versus what they are now. So, because everyone's always wondering, is an SGC 95 a PSA 10? So we'll figure that out right here. So first one up, most expensive card out of the 4 is a Justin Herbert Red Disco Prism out of 49. Pretty clean break. These things are pretty easy to crack open. You just gotta ply them from the sides and then they just pop right off. So the first one is a 9. This is the most expensive card. I paid right around $500 for this as the SGC 95, and then 60-ish to get it shipped, graded, insurance, whatever, all that. So I paid about $580 for this. There's actually 2 sales in the last couple weeks of these exact kinds for PSA 9. One was $650, one was $700. So, you know, at the end of the day, it's breaking even, a little bit of profit. Obviously, though, if it were to get a 10, it would be much more profitable. I mean, some of the 10s have sold for close to $2,000, so that definitely sucks that it was not able to get the 10, but nonetheless, there's our first one. I mean, I would never expect anything less than a 9 from these SGC 95s. So our second one, which is pretty close in price at the time, at least, it's dropped a little bit in price, is another 9, and it's the Josh Allen Red Yellow. So when I broke this open, there's a crack right here, but that didn't affect it. The only flaw on this card, besides the centering a little heavy on this side, you can't really tell, but it's somewhere in here, there is a little ding on the surface. And, you know, the back is good. Everything else is good. But this one, I kind of expected to get a 9. The other couple ones, I thought they were all 10s. But this one I paid $380 for as the 9.5. 50 to 60 bucks to get it shipped, graded, all that stuff. Comes out to about $435 after fees, everything, is what I paid for this to be in a PSA 9. And PSA 9s have recently sold for $400, so there is a loss on this one. The next one is a Joe Burrow Green Velocity Optic, and this one got a 10. So it went from here to here, and I paid $220 for it in this SGC 95, about 60 more bucks, $280, and they've averaged out in the last couple of days for a $425 for this guy. So if we're looking at, you know, our profit, set these guys over here. If we're looking at our profit so far, the Justin Herbert, we'll say, is $70 profit. Then the Josh Allen is about $30 loss, and then the Joe Burrow is about $150 gain. That's not including eBay fees, so hopefully, you know, I'd be able to sell them at a card show, something like that. And then our last one here is a Zach Wilson jersey number, which is really the only reason I bought this. Star-studded red from Rookies and Stars. And interesting enough, there's actually a comp recently, but I'll just show you. It is a 9. Sadly, this one looked really good. I really could not figure out what was wrong with this. Maybe the back centering a little. There was a corner that, the back corner that was a little white, but again, it wasn't anything too crazy. And then it's got the jersey number out of 99. So we'll finish off with the Zach Wilson. I paid $55 for it in the SGC. Comes out to about $110 for the PSA. And I have it estimated at $200. It's a Pop 3 jersey number. None of the other ones have sold. And 1 out of 149 actually just recently sold for $130. So that one was out of 149. This one is out of 99. Jersey number makes me think should be around 200. So if you add them all up, I only took a significant loss on the Allen, and it wasn't even a loss. It was $30. Again, I haven't sold them yet, so it's tough to say. But from my estimates, from these 4 cards, I submitted them about a month and a half ago, and I got them back a couple days ago. So the time didn't take that long. But if you add them all up, it's about a $70 gain, $30 loss, $100 gain, and $150 gain. So we'll just say like $250 total if I'm able to sell these for cash at eBay comps. Let's say I'm not. Let's say I sell them for 10% less than eBay comps, like $150 profit. So not really horrible. And I only got 110. Now 2 of these were serial numbered from SGC in their database. So I was thinking maybe they saw that they're 9.5s and they give them 9s. I don't know. But I really wasn't able to find much on at the 9.5 to the PSA transfer. And hopefully this can shed some light on it. But I mean, the Zach Wilson didn't really need to get a 10. The most recent comp really helps. But if one of these two gets a 10, the Josh Allen or the Justin Herbert, I mean, the profit is much higher than what it ended up being. But nonetheless, still very good. I'm pleased with it. Again, if we didn't get the 10 on the Burrow, we would have lost money. But 110, 1 for 4 is really not that good. But hopefully this can open up some people's eyes and show where the real value of SGC 9.5s are.